like 1 minute late. There we go. Let's get the tablet going. Here we go. Boom. And 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Today is Monday, October 7th, 2019. My name is Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. Well, I slept pretty well. 3 of the last 4 nights, I had an amazing night's sleep, which was somewhat offset by one of the nights in the middle where I had like 3.5 hours of sleep. But I'm feeling better. I'm feeling rested. Went to the gym yesterday. Did a bunch of work around the house. Good morning, Frank. We had a couple of days of hard frost, Friday night and Saturday night, and that meant that the garden is done. There are a couple things out there that'll keep going. The kale and the beets, you know, those are pretty cold tolerant. So those might hang out for a little while longer. So I'll harvest some more of that as we go. But got a bunch more tomatillos, made another half gallon of salsa last night, did some food prep for the week. And I'm ready to get after it. I'm ready for a good week. Good morning, Stacy. I want to give Stacy and Laura a shout out for the amazing job they did breaking at a tournament this weekend. They absolutely killed it. Many trees gave their lives for the breaks that they did. So, thank you. Now today, it's supposed to happen. I need everybody's positive thoughts. I am supposed to be conducting an interview with someone that almost all of you will know, someone that has been a bit elusive, and I talked to them on Friday. We're scheduled. I don't know what's going to happen. But I want you to think positive thoughts. Send them my way, please, because I want to get this interview done. It's going to be controversial. It will attract attention. These are things that are good for the show. I'm looking forward to it. Not the controversy. I'm looking forward to talking to this individual. Of course, it's Monday, so there's an episode that came out. Okay, we got people right in. There we go. Good morning, Emilia, and thank you for the positive thoughts, Stacy. Today's episode that just came out a couple hours ago is with a gentleman named Ian Armstrong, Seafood Ian Armstrong, who runs a destination kung fu training camp facility in Thailand, of all places. And we had a great conversation a few weeks ago. I think you'll enjoy this one. A little bit different. Not in that the tone of my voice suggests some kind of judgment. No, and that's not how I mean it. What he's doing is kind of different, kind of cool. I dig it. And Thailand's on my list. So I'm hoping when I go to Thailand, I can go meet him. Maybe train with him. Be a lot of fun. Right? I wish traveling around and training, not in these big formal ways, but just visiting schools was something that happened more often. It will within styles, within systems, but it's not. I can't just show up at a random, any martial arts school, a random karate school, and feel comfortable. I hope that over the next generation that changes, because it's something that would be a lot of fun. Happens in a lot of other things. Happens in CrossFit. To a certain degree, that's because the movements in CrossFit are standardized, so it makes it easier. Now, we got some questions. And let's answer them. So the first one, here's a comment from Frank on, was that Friday, Saturday? I love what one of your guests on Whistlekick Martial Arts Radio said. It's not that some of us are better, not better than one another. It's just that some of us are further along on the path. Absolutely. And today, Monday, October 7th, is Bald and Free Day. I'm I'm feeling like this is about me. I have to cut my hair. When you can easily see the contrast between where my hair is and is not, that's when I like to cut it. Why are so many martial artists bald? Because so many people are bald. Because it's an athletic pursuit to a certain degree, and having long hair as a man doesn't work as well. There may also be some people out there for self-defense reasons saying, oh, if I cut my hair, somebody can't grab it. I suspect what it really is that because you don't wear hats while you're training, that you see a larger percentage of people's heads than you do in the general population. And that because martial arts seems to be skewed a bit more towards male practitioners than female practitioners, which I do not endorse, that in any lineup, you're going to have a higher percentage, of balding people because you have more men than you do in a general collection of human beings. Of course, I could make some kind of joking, sarcastic comment about martial artists being so powerful that the hair has to leave because it's trying to contain the power. It's coming out. It's the best I got. The best I got. All right, I gotta say, not on the list. Nothing to do with anything on the list, I don't think. I went and watched Joker yesterday. The movie Joker. Batman, Joker, right? It's all about Joker's origin story. Very well done. Very intense. And it's going to take me a few days to fully process. Once in a while, I watch a movie that really gets into my brain. And this was one of them. If you are someone who doesn't like having your head messed with, you may want to skip this one. There. Imagine for a moment that you have had to use your self-defense skills on the street. What would you say when questioned by police afterwards? I hope I would be honest. I hope it would be a situation where the truth makes my need to defend myself very clear. I know myself. I know that I'm never going to instigate anything. I'm not going to create a problem. I'm not going to be the aggressor. I have successfully de-escalated every situation that's come up in my life with regards to a fight, with a single exception back when I was in 4th grade. 5th grade? 4th grade. Because I was so young, I don't really count that. This is one of my fears. It truly is one of my greatest fears because I don't like to hurt people in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally. I work really hard to be kind and uplifting to everyone. So the idea that I would have to defend myself, and so what's this? If someone attacks me and I defend myself, and I'm still there, when the cops question me, it's for one of two reasons. I really had to hurt that person in order to defend myself, or the cop showed up right away. Because when you're trying to defend yourself, it's not about bringing it through to some conclusion, person on the ground with a broken arm. It's what's the minimum amount of force I need to use that I can remove myself from the situation. I'm not going to remove myself and come back. I'm going to get out of there as quickly as possible. But if I do have to have a conversation, I will say what I need to say to defend myself. Just as I will physically do what I need to do to defend myself. I'm not saying I will lie. I'm saying that there are multiple ways to present the truth. And I will be sure to present it in a way that has the greatest chance of keeping me safe. Just as if someone swings a punch at you, there are a lot of ways that you can handle that. Some of them make more sense than others. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining. It's raining pretty heavily. This is the hardest rain we've had in a while. Next. It has been said, we must all suffer from one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces while regret weighs tons. Jim Rohn. What do you think? It's a heavy question. It's a heavy quote, and yeah. If there are things you want in life, you either work for them or regret not getting them. We teach discipline explicitly and implicitly in the martial arts. My ability to discipline myself and work towards goals comes primarily from my time as a martial artist. Understanding that incremental progress doesn't always happen at such broad increments that you can see it each time. Sometimes it's only visible in hindsight, and that takes discipline and faith to know that you're spending your time wisely. Regret sucks. I hate regretting things. I don't have very many. There are plenty of things that I could say I regret, but I learned from them, so that's not what I mean. But I know a lot of people look at it that way. Oh, I could have done that. Like if I look at whistlekick, if I rolled back to the very beginning with what I know now, we'd be further than we are now in, what would it be? 5 years ago. We'd be further. And that's okay. Because I take that knowledge and I take the weight of that knowledge that's cemented by the understanding that it could have been different if I had the knowledge. Now it's that much more valuable. And now I use it as I look forward. And so that regret is debilitating for some, but I think for most of us, it's fuel. It's something that we use to move forward. It's something that helps us recognize where we are and what we've done, what we've been, what we're becoming. It's a perspective onto the world. I try to not have regrets. Good stuff. Great questions as always from Frank. You can ask me questions. If you want to ask me a question, drop it below. I'll answer it tomorrow. I love answering questions. They don't all have to be from the same person. Once in a while, we end up with too many, and I bump it till tomorrow. That's okay. You should subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't. We've got another episode of Who'd Win coming, and I think there's something else that's brewing. Actually, two things. There are a few things that I've been contemplating. And I think one of them might be ready to pop. We'll see. Yeah. Maybe I'll spend some time on that one today. All right. Don't forget, we do the show every weekday morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. And once a week, but not last week, so I got to do it today, I upload the show to our podcast feed for First Cut. You can listen to it in audio form. Go listen to Martial Arts Radio. Make sure you're subscribed to that. You can find it here on YouTube or in your podcast feed or at whistlekickmartialartsradio.com. And you can go to whistlekick.com to see everything we got going on, product and projects and all of it. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Now for your homework. As you go through today, take a look at the things in your life. I don't mean the physical things, although some of them might fall into this. Which things are the result of discipline? Which things are the result of regret? The things that are regret, where did you stumble with your discipline? What could have been better? If you couldn't have done anything differently, let it go. Forgive yourself if you're still holding on to that. Be kind, be fair to yourself. You deserve that. We all deserve that. But especially from ourselves. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care. Peace.